the channel for westerns and more.
The Force. No. Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble.
Westerns that kill the protagonist.
Westerns that do away with the hero, leverage the connection made between viewers and the hero. Made of the tropes used by revisionist westerns, killing off the hero in the end became a western movie tradition. Whatever the movie's main message may be, the demise of its hero highlights the dangers of the Wild West frontier. It becomes more common for westerns to go against the conventional idea of a triumphant protagonist, choosing a darker conclusion that frames the sacrifices inherent in the genre, offering a poignant and introspective view on morality, justice, and the fragility of the hero in the Old West. Westerns that killed the protagonist in the end remind viewers that heroism has a price. While heartbreaking, this offers a realistic view of life in the Old West. In this video, I focus on the death scene, assuming you know the preceding story. If not, you should rewatch the Western. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get into it in no particular order. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. Cassidy and Sundance steal a payroll and a burro used to carry it. Arriving in a small town, a boy recognizes the burro and alerts the police, leading to a gunfight. Wounded, the two take cover inside a building. Butch suggests their next destination should be Australia. The local police have called on the Bolivian army. The pair charge out of the building, guns blazing, into a hail of bullets from the troops who have occupied all the surrounding vantage points. The film ends with the sound of gunfire on a freeze-frame shot of the two bandits. The Oxbow Incident, 1943. After the lynching, the posse returned to town. On the way, they encounter the town sheriff, Risley, who reveals Kincaid is not dead, and the two men who shot him have been arrested. Risley then asks Davies, who was responsible for the lynching. All but 7, Davies replies, and the sheriff angrily declares, "God better have mercy on you. You won't get any from me." Later, the posse gathered in the saloon. In silence, they listen to Gil quietly reads Martin's letter aloud to Art. Meanwhile, Major Tetley returns to his house, locks his son out, and commits suicide. In the end, Gil and Art head out of town to deliver the letter and $500 raised by those in the posse for Martin's wife.
I'm depending on you to tell me who did. All but 7. God better have mercy on you. You won't get any from me. All right, let's go.
What is anybody's conscience except a little piece of the conscience of all men that ever lived? I guess that's all I got to say, except kiss the babies for me and God bless you. Your husband, Donald.
The Wild Bunch, 1969. Thornton arrives and finds Pike dead. Thornton finds a loaded revolver on Pike's belt and takes it as a sign that the days of men like him are over. Feeling outdated and tired, Thornton allows the remaining posse members to greedily strip Pike and his men of their possessions before taking them to Texas for the bounty, while he stays behind. After some time, Sykes arrives with the Elder from Angel's Village and a band of rebels, indicating that they caught up with the bounty hunters, avenged the gang's deaths, and buried them properly. Sykes invites Thornton to join the coming revolution against the Mexican government. Thornton smiles and rides off with them. 3:10 to Yuma, 2007. Wade helps Evans evade his gang and finally boards the train, congratulating Evans on his efforts. Charlie appears to shoot Evans despite Wade's order to stop. Wade steps off the train, comforting Evans in his final moments. When Charlie returns Wade's gun belt, he abruptly executes Charlie, along with the rest of his gang. William appears to draw his gun on Wade, but does not kill him, instead turning to his dying father. Wade boards the train and politely surrenders his weapon. Evans dies, as William tells him he accomplished his mission and got the money. Butterfield watches the train depart with Wade on it. As the train disappears around the bend, Wade whistles, and his faithful horse pricks up his ears and gallops after the train, indicating that Wade is already planning his next escape. McCabe and Mrs. Miller, 1971. McCabe returns to town and tries to hide in the chapel, but the pastor grabs his shotgun and chases him out, before being fatally shot by Butler. A broken lantern starts a fire, and the townspeople rush to help extinguish it. McCabe manages to kill Breed and the kid in ambushes, but the kid manages to wound him before dying. The townsfolk gather to fight the chapel fire. McCabe is mortally wounded by Butler. When Butler attempts to verify the kill, McCabe pulls a Derringer and kills him. As the townspeople celebrate extinguishing the fire, McCabe dies alone in the snow, while Mrs. Miller lies sedated in an opium den. No Country for Old Men, 2007. Moss retrieves the case from the Rio Grande and arranges to meet Carla Jean at a motel in El Paso, where he plans to give her the money and hide her from danger. Carla Jean is approached by Sheriff Bell, who promises to protect Moss. Carla Jean's mother unknowingly reveals Moss's location to a group of Mexicans tailing them. Bell reaches the motel rendezvous at El Paso, only to hear gunshots and spot a pickup truck speeding from the motel. Bell finds Moss dead in his motel room. Carla Jean arrives later and understands from Bell's expression that Moss is dead. The Shootest, 1976. At the saloon, Brooks finds the three men waiting for him at different tables. He orders the saloon's finest whiskey, toasting his birthday and his three guests. Cobb opens fire first, causing Brooks to dive over the bar. Brooks throws a bottle of whiskey to distract Cobb and guns him down. Sweeney wounds Brooks in the arm. Using the table as a shield, Brooks shoots through the table, killing Sweeney. Pulford then shoots one of Brooks's guns out of his hand. Pulford then tries to sneak up on Brooks, who lays on the floor. Seeing his reflection in a whiskey glass, Brooks shoots Pulford in the head. Gillum enters the bar. His shouted warning is too late. The bartender fires his shotgun into Brooks's back, mortally wounding him. Gillum rushes over, takes up Brooks's gun, and kills the bartender. When Gillum realizes what he has done, he throws the gun away. Brooks smiles and nods in approval before dying.
I'll tell you that was for Albert!
The Hateful Eight, 2015. It's fair to say there is no hero in this one. After small talk, Warren, Samuel L. Jackson, puts one of his guns next to Smithers, Bruce Stearns, and claims that he raped and murdered Smithers' son, who had tried to claim the bounty. When Smithers reaches for the gun, Warren kills him. During the confrontation, the coffee is poisoned, which Daisy, Jennifer Jason Leigh, silently witnesses. Ruth, Kurt Russell, and O.B., James Parks, drink the coffee. O.B. dies, and Daisy kills the dying Ruth with his own gun. Warren disarms Daisy, leaving her shackled to Ruth's corpse, and holds the others at gunpoint except Mannix, who nearly drank the poisoned coffee himself. Warren and Mannix, both seriously wounded, hold Daisy, Gage, Michael Madsen, and Tobray, Tim Roth, at gunpoint. When they threaten to kill Daisy, Jody, Channing Tatum, surrenders and is executed by Warren. Warren kills Hickok when he tries to persuade Mannix, Walter Goggins. Warren and Mannix then kill Gage when he grabs a pistol hidden under the table. When Mannix faints from blood loss, Daisy hacks off Ruth's arm and goes for a gun, but Mannix reawakes and wounds her. Mannix and Warren hang Daisy from the rafters, in honor of Ruth, who always brought his bounty to the gallows. As they lie dying, Mannix reads aloud Warren's fake Lincoln letter, complimenting its detail. Django Unchained, 2012. Having told Broomhilda of their plan, Schultz offers to buy her as his escort while negotiating the initial Mandingo deal during dinner. Candy's staunchly loyal and suspicious head house slave, Stephen, realizes that Broomhilda knows Django, deduces their plan, and alerts Candy. Enraged, Candy alters the deal at gunpoint to sell Broomhilda for $12,000 instead of the fighter. Schultz reluctantly agrees. During the sale's finalization, Candy threatens to kill Broomhilda if Schultz does not shake his hand to seal the deal. Having had enough of Candy's arrogance, Schultz impulsively shoots and kills Candy. Butch Pooch, Candy's bodyguard, kills Schultz, and Django kills Pooch. Candy's lawyer, Leonide Mogai, and several of Candy's henchmen in a prolonged gunfight, but is forced to surrender when Broomhilda is taken hostage.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, 2018. A young singing cowboy clad in black rides into town and politely challenges Buster. Buster happily obliges, but, much to his surprise, the younger man is an even faster draw and shoots him through the forehead. Buster examines the wound in disbelief before collapsing, admitting, voiceover, that he should have foreseen that. You can't be the top dog forever. The young man and Buster then sing a bittersweet duet called When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings, as Buster's spirit rises from his body and floats towards heaven, complete with angel wings and a harp, and expresses hope of a place above cowboys where people 1972 are than they are on After Earth. Dark, Watts and his gang surround Anderson and the boys in their camp. They deliver a battered Weedy, and Watts forces Anderson to surrender his gun and begins to taunt Dan. Anderson finally intervenes when Watts crushes Dan's glasses, and a brutal fistfight ensues between Anderson and Watts, with Anderson ultimately coming out on top. He tells the boys to get ready to leave and starts to walk away, ignoring Watts' calls to stop. Watts shoots Anderson in both arms and a leg before shooting him twice more in the torso. The boys remain passive as instructed, and the rustlers steal the herd.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon. The channel for westerns and more.